Okay, it's just a warning before we go live. We will go live in a few seconds. Okay, so from now on we should be live. We have about 7 people for some reason watching us on the stream. We did actually share, which we shared the join link for the Google Meet. So we have some people also in the Google Meet, about 7 people in the Google Meet call. So hello everyone. I see Ajinkuya is also there. Some other people are also there whom I know from our community. So feel free to say hi. How are you doing, guys and girls?
Hi, Karan. Utsav here.
Hi, what's up? Nice to hear you.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. The year is going to the end, and it was a very intense year, I would say, for many people. How it was for you?
Yeah, it was good. So I joined a cloud study network this year. Luckily, I got to know about this group on LinkedIn, and I'm really like happy about the stuff which has been discussed in group. The members are quite cooperating. You are doing a great job in terms of sharing free resources. So recently, I gave my Dell certification exam. So
Mhm.
that was again a free coupon which I got it from the Telegram group of Cloud Study Network. So from that perspective, you guys are doing great job, and looking forward for much more sharing of resources, collaboration next year.
Yeah. Just because you mentioned that you have passed some certifications. What were those kind of what kind of certifications were it?
Okay, so this year I cleared Docker certified associate, so that was on 8th of November, and post that I have two like vouchers which are pending. One is for AZEC 900, and another one is for Cloud Ignite Challenge for Microsoft. So that also I got to know from the community itself.
Hello,
So that
Karan.
too.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, hi. People are
So
joining. Yeah, nice that you cleared the Docker certification and a few more. That's really nice.
right, yeah. So thanks for the community for that. Thanks for the
Yeah,
support.
yeah. That your guys and girls doing a great job. I'm merely a glue between you, to bring you together. And I was also. It was different. Like this whole year started in January, obviously, but January was the month where we started to experiment with the online format. If you are guys long enough in this group, you know that we were initially a Google Cloud group specifically for the city of Nuremberg. This is where we took off in August of last year. But then it was kind of a little bit constrained to be only in person meetup. And already in January, because January is a kind of lazy month, because you just this all vacations went, and people are still a little bit sleepy in January, and it was probably not very clever to organize an in-person meetup, so we did it in an online format. But then we realized this is like the way to go, and it was before the first wave of the pandemic. I see Lucas is joining as well. Hi, Lucas.
Hi.
Nice to see you here.
Thanks.
So yeah, we have an open microphone session today, and anyone can join and start a conversation. Primarily, like, tell us about did you how like how it went for you the year 2020. What are the downsides? What are the advantages and improvements which you could achieve during this year? Something like to inspire other people and share your experience. So feel free to speak up.
May I start?
Yes, absolutely.
So I think the Cloud Study Network Slack channel was the big event in 2020. We did the study jams, and especially the announcement channel was has really good resources. So I think 2020 without the Cloud Network Slack channel wouldn't be so productive as much. Yeah, that's for me.
No, nice, nice. Yeah, I saw you all the times there, and it was nice. And some other advanced like people who are like frequently there. It's really nice to see you guys there, sharing your achievements. We have a special channel there for achievements. We have another channel for announcements where and everyone is free to announce whatever they want. We have another channel for jobs, and it was nice to see that some jobs are actually being posted there from the people who are actually like in the companies, and they want to promote some positions at their companies, or like some managers. Like we have Francisca from Berlin. She is also posting regularly some open positions, DevOps positions at her company. This is really great. We have to definitely to expand it. A little bit of a strange thing was this hustle with the communication channel. We started initially from the very beginning with the Slack because uh, yeah, Lucas have to go. No worries, Lucas. If you can catch up later, it would be great. Um, Yeah. So we started with Slack because everybody's using Slack, but then it has this limitation of 10,000 messages in a free tier, and we are non-profit. I don't think we can afford right now anything like, and it's not really cheap because we have many members there. You have to pay for every member. So we are going with the free tier, and it's limited. That's why we started to experiment with Discord, and also with a Telegram channel. And we have a Telegram channel and a Telegram group. Group is where you can actually post something as a member, and channel is where you can just read whatever is being posted by admins. And it was an interesting experience because Discord like didn't take off for some reason. I guess because it's not as popular as Slack. Discord originates from gaming communities, and probably we don't have gamers. I'm definitely not a gamer, so not many people are using it. But Discord is pretty cool. Other than they don't have threaded conversations, what is a little bit of a pity. It's probably the only disadvantage I know. But other than that, it doesn't, in the free tier, it doesn't have any limitations like as to number of messages or something like this. So um, yeah, still we have more than, I guess we have about 3,000 people in the Slack. And yeah, we have to see if Discord doesn't work, then we have to probably like push Slack further with the previous like effort what we did with the previous power. What picked up, what took off is a Telegram channel, actually Telegram group. We have about, actually a few days ago crossed 1,000 members border. So we have more than 1,000 members there. A huge problem with Telegram is spam. I mean, spam is a problem everywhere, but with Telegram, when we were a public group listed on Telegram ecosystem, it was like a lot of spammers were coming across and spamming the chat, but also spamming individual members. What was really very annoying. What we did introduce at a kind of later phase was, I see some people are wanting to join, so I will let them in. We have more people joining. I also see Pradeep, Afrin is joining. That's great to see you guys and girls. Yeah, I was talking about the communication channels, and that's a kind of a little bit challenge. I think Telegram is it has a very good client, and it's being updated really very regularly. So we will definitely keep Telegram going on. But if Discord is not taking off, then we probably have to shift to back to Slack and maybe just figure out if something can be done with this 10,000 messages limit. Maybe with some effort we can kind of find a solution there. I don't know. Yeah, this is just a report about communications channels of our group. We have, and actually today we have like 4 groups coming together. We have our main and the biggest group is the Cloud Study Network. And then there are 3 more groups, which are smaller ones, but still, they're still under our umbrella. We organize events there from time to time, sometimes joint events, like today, for example. So these 3 groups are, we have a very tiny and young group called Digital Ocean Nuremberg. There are only 20 plus people right now. There is another group called AWS Armenia, located like with headquarters in Yerevan, is the capital for Armenia. We are still looking for people on the ground to keep it going there. I'm just temporarily like running it. I mean, we will be probably in the future running it jointly with the people on the ground there, but still a lot of events will be online, so everyone will be able to participate. And a nice thing, it's an actual official group by Amazon Web Services, a community, and we have there are a lot of interesting stuff going on in this world, in the Amazon Web Services world, and we will be participating at them. Another announcement I have for you guys and girls, that we are going to partner with a customer. I don't know how exactly to decrypt this name, but it's called C2C. It's a official, unofficial Google Cloud group being operated from the United States, and the head of this community, it's kind of community of customers of Google Cloud. We have kind of relation going on and conversations between us. So expect in the next year more also of some Google events running in the cloud study network, as kind of it used to be this way, but then once we went independent, we just explored all the other possibilities other than Google. But now we will be also including more Google stuff in our agenda. I think it's a nice thing because Google and Amazon are 2 of 3 main players on the cloud market. So we will be running a lot of this stuff. And yeah, I will take a short break. I see Pradeep is there. Say hi, Pradeep. Do you want to say something?
Yeah, I think after a long time, I'm trying to, make myself active. But yeah, I will say to everyone who's participating that, I really enjoyed, being part, of this group. A lot of things we did together, a lot of achievements we did in 2020. I hope that, in 2021, we'll make some inroads in some other areas where we have not tried yet, we have not explored, but yeah, I hope definitely will succeed there as well. Yeah, like after shifting also for me also it's bit difficult, to matching the time of CET and in a IST timing. Bit difficult. Usually, what happens when uh, my customer calls and everything going on that time, only the evening time in CET. So it becomes difficult, but yeah, as much as possible, definitely we'll work together and try to see that what best we can offer to the community. That's very important, so that all remains active. I see that there is bit slowness, or kind of people in community getting disengaged. uh, it could be that their purpose is fulfilled. They got the vouchers, they enjoyed it, and then okay, now nothing is there. But yeah, I mean, I would say that community is not only for getting vouchers and certifications. Lot of things you will learn from each other. That's I will just give my example that I used to be afraid of always I was afraid of knowing what is cloud, what is AI, what is data. Okay, and I started from May, I think May 2020, when I was in Germany. That time only I, connected with Karen, and slowly I started step by step. Now at least I can say that I'm literate in these three terms. I mean, with all help of community members, different community members help in different things, and they give you boost also. Like if someone is passing in community, you will see that you will also get courage. Like recently I one of you know I mean a lot of people whom I am connected, or you all get connected, we never met each other, but the kind of bond, the kind of help we see from each other, that's really awesome. Okay, recently I will give example. One of the you know mm, person, somehow I connected to him, because I had a Dell exam, and I saw that um, person passed it. So I approached him through LinkedIn. I connected and then approached him, and then he was telling that, yeah, your profile is good, you will definitely pass. So I you know I got that he didn't help me directly, but at least he gave me some positive vibes looking at my profile. Then he was struggling in and he was postponing since months, AZ104. So then I told, okay, why you don't try? I was very new, and you'll take this study material and try from. And he, within 3 days, he completed, which he was postponing since months. And then our connect established, like I am helping every wherever possible to him. He's also, I brought him in all these different groups, and he's getting a lot of information from here, and he's also trying. I see that where he was struggling to do one certification, at least in last 2.5 weeks he completed at least 5 to 6 certifications. So good that I mean, by help of community members, each and everyone is getting inspired, and they are achieving something. That's great. And
Yeah.
I would say that I was very new and unknown to Karen, but the kind of faith and responsibility he gave me when I started working with this community, I really appreciate for his um, I mean, trust on me. And we did a lot of things together. A lot of companies we approached, they were willing. We were not having time. Some we materialized. Some we are keeping in our record that will approach in 2021. That's great thing. Thanks, Karen.
Mhm. Thanks you, Pradeep, for being a senior member in our community, for cheering up other members and sharing your stuff and staying active in the community despite you have to move on a personal level, from Germany to India this year. And I hope very much that you have settled as of now. And
Yeah, no, I have certainly. It takes a lot of time, and due to this all pandemic, really it's very hard. Lot of things you have to manage extra, or arrange something extra, like work from home, which is not culture in India, but it is reality. So all those things.
Mhm. Great. Pradeep, on the left side behind you, you have a lot of to-do notes. I
Yeah,
hope. Let me know. Is it for this year or is it already for the next year?
yeah. I would say that why I started. I will tell you the story. I used to struggle. When is my next exam? What I need to prepare for, and how I can replan. So I started writing in these stickies, and I put all those this, even medicine chart from my wife, I keep putting that in, the sticky, so no mismatch or no mix up happens. So similarly for my exams, I keep on striking off whatever I completed and whatever is planned next. So I keep on doing that. Really it's helpful. And till now, I have prepared till next May. I mean May 2021. All these pending exams I have planned.
Nice, nice. And I like the pattern of the surface of your um, what is it
Comfort,
like of your,
comfort.
let's call it Kanban board. It's
Yeah, right. That's the concept basically. I mean, really, I
nice, great. So I see Lucas is also back. Lucas, you want to speak up?
Oh, I don't have anything now, but I saw there are some people active in the chat. Maybe they want to say something.
Absolutely. Everyone is welcome to speak up and share any thoughts, any wishes for the passing year, for the upcoming year. I'm still admitting people in the call. So yeah, feel free to speak up.
Hello, this is Afri. Hello everyone. So I really want to share one experience with you guys. I came to know this community when they have organized about the Terraform certification session, and I just luckily came to know. No one has told me. I just browsing my LinkedIn profile, and I just came to know. Okay, there's a one community. They are conducting some sessions, and I was really interested that time because, frankly speaking, I was struggling to learning Terraform, and I really want to get my hands dirty about this technology, and I really want to hands on because my a team or in my organization they started implementing Terraform, and I'm feeling something new. I don't know anything. I need the boost something because due to this COVID, I'm very frustrated working from home, 18 and 19 hours in a day I'm working. So it really frustrated. But when I came to know about this community and when I get to know, as Pradeep has mentioned, that we didn't see to each other, we never met each other, but still we are connected at somehow, at some context. So I certified in Terraform, now Jenkins and the Yuga Byte. There are lots of things. I mean, I'm keep learning, and frankly speaking, I after that I never know how my time flies. And when we are come in the end of this year, and now I boost up with one more confidence, then I have to share from myself. I started writing some blogs, and I'm preparing that maybe and in the coming year I'm going to plan some sessions for everyone, and I'm really eager and I'm arranging something. I'm just looking at what I can do for others, how can I help to others. This type of motivation I get only from this community, and the boost up the confidence that never stop learning and never lose your track. Whatever happens, just do whatever you want, and always help to each other, share your knowledge whatever you have. So this type of thinking, when I lost again build up just because of this community. So I really wants to give you big thanks to all of you, and especially to Karen. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Afrin, thank you so much for this statements. And I personally were seeing all your contributions, on LinkedIn, also in our communication channels. You are doing a great progress, and I think it's a great inspiration for many other members to follow your path. And I see you are very active. What is really amazing, and it's all thanks to you guys, people like Afrin, like Lucas, like Pradeep, like Ajinkuya, like every one of you. You guys keeping it going, and I'm just trying to figure out what else can we throw into this boiling kind of meal to make it even more tasty and more attractive for you. And we are trying to stay open-minded, as flat as possible. Obviously, someone have to pull, but whenever ideas we were receiving, most of them we took action upon, from members, like the ideas coming from members. and sometimes it's difficult to take an action when someone would just suggest an idea. Some things what I can do about it. Sometimes it's just a big idea, and the most helpful way would be if you suggest anything and you would be ready to execute on it, or like pull it. And I will definitely support you doing it. And I will say, or none of the members would probably say no to these ideas. So yeah, again, I want to state we are kind of crowd based. Our inspirations comes from our members, and I think this is the right way to run a community, to be a community. So yeah, we will stay this way, and I hope, and I have a few ideas which I can share later, but I hope we will have more stuff going on in the next year, in a sense of diversity of different things. So we will keep, of course, this stuff with certifications going on, and there are already like a pipeline building up for different kind of certifications. But we will definitely explore some other opportunities in relation to community in general, but also to our website, which we want to build. Like the idea is to build kind of a gamification platform almost, where you can get some credit for contributing to the community, so people nowadays are using LinkedIn to post articles, but it can also be done, for example, on this kind of platform which we try to build. And Lucas is also actively helping us to build this kind of platform. It's very much in the beginnings. Yeah, and any ideas, girls and guys, what you will have, feel free to share, feel free to act upon, give a talk. We did have some talks initiated by our members this passing year. Feel free to, whatever everyone, it will stay there forever on our YouTube channel. So you will build up your speaker portfolio, your writer portfolio, if you will. I can only support this kind of stuff.
Yeah, there is a question in the chat, Karen, by Victor. He said, "What are good strategies trying to learn and keep up with the all cloud platform, AWS, Azure, GCP, Ali Cloud, and Oracle? What do you think?"
Yeah, it was a good strat. I'm just reading. Let me read the question which Victor posted in the chat. What are the strategies trying to learn and keep up with all cloud
I
platforms?
started to answer that.
Yeah, continue here, Lucas.
Yeah, okay. He asks which strategies we are all using to keep up on the latest innovations on those platforms. And yeah, I myself read all of the announcement blogs, and there are oftentimes some smaller, too long didn't read videos like by Google. Google has a centralized too long didn't read TLDR video every week, which airs on the Google Developers channel, and I watched that. And for Amazon and the other platforms, I just read announcements from their blogs. Yeah. I don't know, what are your resources? Are there some videos you are watching regularly, or?
Thanks for sharing it. I think the Aviatrix certification that was shared a month ago in the Slack channel may good resources. The Cochrane. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to learn something from scratch, a new cloud platform or technology, if there is a certification for it, it would be a huge motivator, because you are kind of with this one thing, you are learning a field, some technical field, in a structured way, which was already prepared by someone like who thought about it and tried to put it in a reasonable way. The second thing, if you're successful, you will earn a certificate which will serve as a proof of your knowledge. So basically, if you're, and we have many people in the community who are just at the beginning of their journey or somewhere in the middle, and either they're already working in some kind of junior positions, or they're only just trying to get a job, maybe still like studying at their last years at kind of high school, whatever. I think Ajinkuya is still a student, right, Ajinkuya? Yeah, so this way it would be a great motivator to keep learning. And if you set a deadline of the exam, like the date of the exam, obviously it's a deadline to finish your studies and pass the exam. This is a pretty good way to learn a technology. If there are no certifications for this field or for this cloud platform, like for DigitalOcean, for example, there are no certifications for it. The best way would be most of them have either an academy section on their websites or a training or something like this. So basically, they would provide you some online training and just get. If they have a free tier, it would be great. With this free tier, you can create an account. You can start messing with their platform, playing with their platform, exploring it. This is pretty much like the way how I do it, I would say. Just my experience, but yeah, something like this. If anyone has any other idea how or like want to share experience, how they are exploring new technologies, so feel free to share.
I would say, choose at least one which you feel, I mean, put yourself in uncomfortable situation. That is okay. Like, as I told in the beginning, I never, thought of, learning word cloud, data, AI, artificial intelligence. So, but yes, it was a fear for me, but some way I tried to, take at least one part, and then slowly, once you build your confidence in one, other will happen for sure. So start with any cloud, wherever. And in the beginning, my motto was just to get certification, but through that only I learned. Okay, I learned, like, at least basics of cloud, which I used to fear. Oh, cloud is very big thing, I won't be able to understand. At least that broke my fear, and I was. Then after that, whatever I see, okay, I understand at least not 100%, 70, 80%. So there will be some learning, and don't fear about failure. It is okay to fail, but yeah, at least try.
Yeah, great advice from chief certificate officer, right? It's a running joke, insider joke. So we call Pradeep chief certificate officer because he's actually one. He is a guy who helped somewhere at the middle of the passing year. He helped the community to approach different companies and arrange some certifications with them, like I would say, some campaigns, some training sessions where at the end everyone would receive or claim a free voucher for a free certification with them. So we did a few sessions like this, and thanks to Pradeep, who drove this whole thing. It's once we are bigger as a community, we have many members, it's much easier for approach different tech companies for this kind of campaigns. We just have to introduce ourselves briefly, and they would show great interest to run campaigns with us. We have ongoing relation with Yugabyte, but also companies like DataStax for Cassandra, and also some other companies like are constantly interested in a ongoing relation with our community. They're preparing, creating some certifications, some new certifications, and we will be, once they are done, we will be readily running them and testing even them. Providing feedback is also important, so they can use us as a community, as a kind of sandbox, as a test bed. Our members can provide a honest feedback to them. This is like a win-win situation, I think. Yeah, so thank you, Pradeep, for making this this impact to the community by reaching out to cool companies, cool tech companies out there. And whenever you will be ready to do it again, I will only support you, and we will keep it going on. Yeah, by the way, I just posted the feedback form, which you can fill out, or like fill and submit, and it will make you also eligible for a raffle at the end of this session. We will have a raffle with some prizes. I have to look up what are the prizes from some of our sponsors. We will have several free yearly licenses from the company JetBrains, and this license can be applied to any of their paid non-free IDEs in integrated development environments for people who are coding. If you are into Python, they have an IDE for that. If you are into PHP or Java or JavaScript, they have a separate IDE for that, and their IDEs are pretty much the top-notch ones, like the top software tools which are developers are using nowadays on the market. So it has a lot of smart functionality integrated. I guess something even with artificial intelligence going on there. They have announced recently. So we will have three licenses to give away. We will have 5 monthly plans, or like 5 plans for Novo Resume. Novo Resume is a online service, software as a service, to prepare a greatly looking CV or resumes. So if you are applying currently for any job, it's a really great tool to use. I do have my resume created with them, and they have a free tier for everyone. So even if you will not win, go there. It's novoresume.com. You can create a one-pager absolutely for free and forever. But with this thing which we will give away, we have 5 slots of it for today. You can have multiple pages, so it's more interesting for advanced professionals or senior professionals who cannot put all of their achievements just on one page. I would not usually recommend to go beyond 2 pages for your resume. For a CV, so basically for junior professionals, 1 page would be absolutely sufficient, I think, because neither recruiters nor hiring managers are really spending a lot of times for the screening of your papers, so if you try to get them interested just on 1 page, if they will see like 4 or 6 pages, probably they will definitely not go through all of them. This is my assumption, but I might be also wrong. I don't know. Yeah, so the link for the form is being shared now in both chats on the YouTube stream, but also in the Google Meet chat. So fill it out, just 1 per member, I would say. We will run as the actual raffle at the end, but I would share it now because some people will be watching the stream from the beginning, with some kind of delay, so that they will also have a chance to put their name on into the form. Any ideas, guys and girls, which you want to share? Any wishes, or new vectors or new directions which we can explore for the next year, feel free to suggest or share. Or you can also say like what was, which meetup actually you remember the most, like which one was the most successful one or the most impactful one, or I don't know, like whatever, what you kept in your mind after like this year coming to the end.
Hello, Karen. Hello, guys. Um,
Hi Jose, how are you doing? Nice
Doing
to hear
great.
you here.
Yeah. Well, from my side, I joined when we had this Dan Sullivan meetup. I remember it. Also, I joined it. I think I joined it before that. I think we had there were some study session for the ACE certification for GCP. I really liked this Dan Sullivan meetup. I think it's what really successful. Also, or Terraform voucher that have been following us for the I don't know a couple of months with people asking for vouchers. It's crazy. I think those are something have been something really great for our community. Um, I think it could be really nice to continue this kind of activity that we have been doing with the training sessions. Maybe this kind of certification from companies. Um, I think that's it. So I want to share that what this guy was asking about the good strategies for the keeping up with the cloud providers. I think the most important one is to try to focus on maybe one or two the big major cloud providers. Following them, you are going to have for sure almost all the recent trends for in which way is hitting the market. Try to experiment on the cloud console, on the terminal. It's really important to understand the project. So it's really important to read the documentation. This is something that right now I think is really well explained nowadays for all the cloud service providers. As you are, guys already mentioned, getting certificate as getting into a certification is like a good mobile, a good motivator for this. So I think that's all for what I had to say. Also, thanks to all you guys. You have been doing a great job. I feel really happy to be part of these communities. I feel really lucky to that I have found out this great team. Thank you.
And I just wanted to add, what Josh told. He is very active. I see. I really appreciate his a lot of active participation in particularly Slack, managing Slack. Conversations. He was very helpful. Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is also, thank you, Pradeep. This is also what I want to mention, that Jose is doing a great job moderating Slack and now also our Telegram group. What's really very important to keep it structured, to keep it clean, and we introduced, like in the second half of this year, I introduced some rules because I just didn't want our members to be annoyed with some kind of self-promotion advertisement. This is what like really was annoying me personally a lot, and maybe once we have a site going on, we could find a way to put your referral codes. Some events would share referral codes, and you can attract more people for these events and get some kind of perks, what is not a bad thing in general. But imagine if everyone will be posting their referral links into the conversation. It will be definitely an overkill. But you know what? It's not spamming actually. So maybe we will, once we have a site going on, we will try to find a solution there, so that everyone can share their code. But it will be not like in your face. It will be somewhere. We would have a general announcement of an event. This is just an idea, and somewhere below there will be some people with referral codes, listed also along the main link, which is not a referral link, and people who will be attending this event, so they can also choose to support one of the people who shared their referral codes. Maybe something like this, I don't know. And I'm open to any ideas in this regard, but I think for this we would need kind of system going on with the website, because just posting everyone's link into the conversation is not a proper way, I think. Yeah, so again, and not only to Jose, but also Ajinkuya and everyone who is moderating our just like I'm like, and I'm not checking in, every single minute, but with senior members like you guys and girls, we can try to keep it clean. And this is important because we want to achieve better quality and not just a quantity, And this is definitely what direction we will be pursuing for the next year as well, like to improve the quality of our conversations, of our campaigns. And if you have, I see someone posted also that we should use Zoom for conversations like this and not Google Meet. Yeah, Google Meet has some limitations, but we haven't achieved this limitation for today. The limitation is 238, how we could figure out in our Terraform event. It's not 250 as announced, Google, so it's a little bit less. I don't know. Yeah, and the Terraform event is probably what, if you are so long with the community, probably you should remember this one. It's like a ghost. It just kept following us for many months after the event, but
Where
it
is
was
my
a great.
voucher?
That was a
Yeah.
crazy event.
This is like a thing to remember forever. Yeah, crazy. But the most successful one I would call it was the event which we did with Misha Yurchenko. He is a former recruiter for several big companies, corporations in Silicon Valley, and he did a great session with our community. It's recorded. You can find it. If you have missed it, you can find it on our YouTube channel. And he shared a lot of interesting tips and tricks how to prepare properly for applications to major tech companies. But it also helps in general with tech companies, with smart kind of new kind of tech companies out there. They shouldn't necessarily be in the Silicon Valley. They can be everywhere, in every country. Why was it successful? Because every time when we run streams on our YouTube channels, I can see every single second how is the participation rate, like how many people are participating right now, and I can see the line going up and up with his event. It was not like usually you would either have a constant line at the same level, so the number of people is slightly more or less the same throughout the whole session, or most of the cases it declines because people just stuff going on, they would disconnect after half an hour with the hope to catch up later, to watch it later, or maybe it's not interesting for them. With him, it was constantly claiming up, and in a pretty sharp way. So we start with something like I don't remember exactly, let's say 80 people in the call. We ended up like 220 or something like this. It was like way more, and it was the only event like this, and only approach Misha with another idea or with another event like this or a similar one, because obviously this is what is really very interesting for our members. This is what I remember. Obviously, event, because it was so huge, and it kept kind of following us for several times. But the second event which I remembered, it was this one with Misha. So if there are any other ideas that we can try out, hello
I can't hear
everyone,
you.
can you hear me?
No, no.
Not at all.
Can you hear me now?
No, your voice is
I think I
breaking,
had
Karen.
some connectivity problems.
Yeah. Can you hear me, Karen?
Everyone, can you?
Yes.
Yeah. There is a question in the
Mhm.
not question suggestion in YouTube channel by Alosi. He said, no, by Rajesh, we need to include the Kubernetes related session as well in 2021. What do you think? And another
Yeah, I
comment.
saw this question. Mhm.
Yeah,
But Kubernetes is a really exciting technology which is coming up and continues to grow. With if you have any idea what we can run for Kubernetes, there are several certifications obviously for Kubernetes. At times you almost never get them for free, but at times you can get up to 50% discount. What I have spotted so far, so it's usually $300 US dollars, but you could get it for 150. This is the biggest discount I could ever see. If anyone has any other experiences or any other tips, let me know. But the question is like, what can we do uh, as a Kubernetes event? So obviously we can run something like a study group for one of the certifications, Kubernetes certifications. If there is interest, let me know. We can organize something like this. We can find people have passed it. Or I would say it would be great at the time somewhere close to the CNCF conference. This is the time where they usually give this kind of big discounts. I think I have already listed the next CNCF conference for Europe. There are two. One is for Americas, and one is for Europe. And Europe, the European one is earlier. It's before the summer, and the American one, if I'm not wrong, it's after the summer. So we could prepare something briefly after this the conference in Europe. So why? Because people can attend the conference. If it still provides this kind of 50% discount, they can purchase voucher for the certification. And briefly after it, like after a couple of weeks after it, I would say, we could run something like a study Kubernetes. Also free to run any sort of Kubernetes meetups or campaigns. Just give us what can we do, and we will make sure to organize it if there is enough interest. Gano, what
Something on
was
OpenShift.
yeah.
Karan,
Yeah, and
something on.
also, yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said also said he suggests a yearly big event from Google and AWS. A big event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see, Gano. Let's give Pradeep if you want to add to the Kubernetes stuff, and we can switch to the second question then.
Yeah, I would say, Karen, something like, uh, little different we have to do. See, CNCF is kind of very rigid, and they, many expect that free voucher, which they won't be giving. Maximum they can do 50% discount, and arranging their training is a bit difficult. Okay, that is more of self learning, or you hire a good trainer. Other way, I would say that can we engage some managed Kubernetes partners like OpenShift, Rancher, then what else we have? At least I know these two who are kind of desperate to promote their product. Okay, and definitely they would be willing to give training for their product because they want to market their product, and it would be easy for us to tap their desperation. So I would say that if we can approach something good in either in open set area, Rancher we did try once. We can try one more time. Probably when they launch second certification right now till 14th of January. First certification is free. Anyone can go to Rancher Academy and try for that. But second level certification, definitely we can approach them as well because definitely they are in kind of mode where they want to market their product, and we will have good opportunity to in tap that their need.
Mhm. Yeah, it makes sense. Talking about managed Kubernetes services like Rancher. Rancher actually has a free certification going on. I think it's until now still. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think
don't know if
14th of January. 14th of January it is free, so anyone can go and read their content in their website. Everything is available. Register, read, pass chapter by chapter exam, then course end exam. Everything is unproctored. You can go refer material, try, and you can earn that certificate. Similarly, one more certification in this area Karen has done, Calico or Tigera from Tigera, which is also free. They have just launched it. So that is more into network side of Kubernetes. Um, Anyone can go and try that as well.
sorry, I couldn't catch it. What's the name of it?
Calico,
Okay.
CALICO. I will give you link. I will post link here. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Rancher, anyone can go and try that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Great. Yeah, definitely we have to explore this too. We will try to get in touch with Rancher again.
Yeah.
Maybe there will be something on top of just free certification. Let's see what we could figure out. Gano answer is there is a second question, right?
Yeah, it's clear here, I
Yeah,
think.
I think
I think
was yeah.
it's about
Go on.
sound issue. Yeah.
Sorry, something is wrong with the connectivity today. It just breaking not just only for me, for some other members as well. What we already on the to-do list is to host our own instance of Jitsi. And Jitsi, uh, most of you probably know it. It's a video conferencing tool,
Sorry?
similar to Zoom, similar to Google Meet, which is open source. And there is a free instance. You can go to jitsi.org. You can start a conversation right away with anyone. But this platform is a little bit overcrowded, I would say. So the quality is not perfect there. But what everyone can do is just to host it themselves on their own server, and we can definitely do it. And we have to explore. But if anyone in the community want to give a hand and help with this, take initiative, I can support and provide the hosting and what you would need for this, so we can do it together. Otherwise, I will just try to find time somewhere in January, probably, to try it out and see how it works. Basically, this is just addressing the second question, which was also asked in the chat about Zoom instead of Google Meet. We can actually try out Zoom as well, but with Zoom, the free tier, I think, is limited to 14 minutes. If you want to go beyond 40 minutes session, then you have to two members. So basically, two people can stay in the call. It might work for the streaming because we can have two speakers and it will be streamed on our YouTube channel where most of the people will watch. But it will definitely not work for massive kind of attendance like tried during our Terraform event or what we are trying now with less people. We have 21 people right now in the call. Yeah. What also I wanted to address, that we started as a very inclusive kind of platform where everyone could jump on a call and speak up. But then at some point we did have some people, I don't know if it's people or bots, but there was some kind of intruders in the calls. There was for sure once this case, and in a second call it was a similar. Someone just started to scream or play some strange sounds, very loudly, and it was a little bit embarrassing because we actually invited for this event a person from a company to give a speech, and there was some kind of technical events. I don't know if it's related to Google Meet in general or what was the reason exactly. Definitely what we don't want to have. Thankfully, today it's not like this. Speakers, we have to up stuff. That's why we went on the second half of the year. We went more in a format where we would have a couple of people in the call, but the rest of the people would watch it like on the stream. Obviously, it's not also the perfect format for everything, but it's very controllable format. So you have like full control over it. So I think we have to figure out what is the best way to run this kind of events, and there will be different kinds of events. So sometimes we can go with the streaming primarily, sometimes we can go on a massive yeah. So we will try to return to this kind of inclusivity one where it makes sense. Probably it's connected somehow with Jitsi, if Jitsi would allow it in our own kind of hosted environment. We would give it a try, definitely.
Yeah, and I guess Jitsi would be a great option because I can still remember when we
Gano is
were.
writing that.
Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yes, we can.
Hello.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you. Continue, please.
Yeah. So when we were trying to find alternatives for Slack, we stumbled upon Rocket Chat, if you remember, Karen, and they are using Jitsi for their video calls. I mean, the video calls you schedule on Rocket Chat, they are scheduled using Jitsi. So we had also tried hosting a small Jitsi channel at that time on a personal um, cloud instance. So I guess it's a great medium and at par with Meet as well as Zoom. So it's a great asset for a community like ours.
Mhm. Did you actually try it on Jitsi in a self-hosted environment?
Yeah, we did try actually. If I remember it correctly, we had a call as well at that time.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Sorry, I didn't get you. Your voice is breaking.
Yeah, I think I remember there was one. Yeah, I think I remember this occurrence once you created an instance. Was it with Google Cloud? I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, it was. No, it was on Azure.
Okay, I see. Yeah, we do have some relation going on with DigitalOcean and Linode. These are two small um, hosting providers, cloud providers, or however you want to call them. And we can run an instance, try to run instance with them, with one of them, and we can keep it even going on for our members, like also time in between. We can keep it like we can start it on demand when before the actual meeting. So we're very flexible about how we can do this. So yeah, but we can also run it with we have an instance, I have an instance personally with Oracle Cloud. AWS is available to us. This one with Azure was your personal account, and it would, if we would run it like longer, it would charge you. So, but we have for our community some resources which we can use for this purpose, and another resource we would need for the website, but the website is not yet there, like the full-blown one. So we can share this kind of resources between. For now, I would say it's just this video calling platform, probably Jitsi, which we can self-host. And it's also interesting, use some ready product. Like we can maybe afford to buy Zoom subscription. But I think it's more interesting for people like us, for professionals like us, to explore this kind of self-hosted environments where we can play with the stuff, we can tune them, we can. This is actually like it's our profession, right? To do stuff like this, and also, yeah, it also goes into the direction of a communication channel. You, Ajinku, mentioned chat. There is also Mattermost, another open source platform which you can host to run chats like we have in Slack. And there are a few more actually. But the only downside of them, they are not platforms. They will not have already like many people attending, like being on this platform. Like for Slack, there are people who are already using Slack, and it's not difficult to convince them to join one more space, like our space. It also applies to Discord. They already have have this client installed in many cases, they already using Discord for some other servers, then they can easily join our server as well. So there is kind of there are platforms, there are like people already are using them. With self-hosted stuff, they're usually not platforms. So people will need to install this Rocket Chat client or Mattermost client, what most of the people, even most of the businesses, unfortunately, are not using so much. It just only makes this implication that not many people will be like, people are mostly lazy, so they have their set of tools which they're using frequently, and it's sometimes difficult to convince them just even to give a try to different tools, especially if these tools are not built in a very usable way. I don't want to touch upon this topic, but yeah. So, but you know what? We are professionals in this field. We are eager, want to grow professionally and explore new horizons. We can play with stuff and we can try some things out. We were thinking that the Slack is limiting, where should we switch? But we ended up using two more conversational channels. So now we have three, we haven't switched actually, but we just have expanded. And it's a kind of a challenge a little bit, but also an opportunity, because I'm pretty sure there are people who are using Telegram and who are not going to use Slack. Can be nicely installed, client can be nicely installed on their mobile device. Not everyone would install Slack mobile application because it's bigger, it consumes more resources, you need more powerful smartphone probably for it. There are kind of challenges, but there are also opportunities, and we have to, again, keep in mind how we can be more inclusive, but still stay sane. Feel free. We are very eager to experiment as well. So if you think there is a great thing we have to try out as a community, we can run a pilot and see if it sticks or not.
Also,
Okay.
we were talking about Kubernetes. So I was really hoping that in this year we could really pull off something from the guys at Redis Labs. I was keeping you posted, Karen. But to my surprise, the guys from Redis Labs, I've experienced that they are very rigid in terms of arranging community events. So it's been 3 months since I spoke to first it was their regional, I mean, CTO kind of guy, but then there's a chain of command there, and they just keep uh, messaging back and forth, and there's no finite word as of now. So I hope we can arrange something with Redis as well in 2021.
I think, yeah, did you approach Ajit Raina?
Yeah. I did, Pradeep.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, I mean, we can discuss it later as well.
Okay.
But then yeah,
Okay. Let's see. I think he joined this group. If I remember correctly, he joined this group, but
yeah, he did.
he kind of he's silent. I know that he's having his own Colabnix, which is already running very well. So, but yeah, at the
Yeah.
same time, we can bring him, for some give him also kind of a space to um, you know present his ideas as well, because he's very active community member, particularly in Docker area, and so similarly he can bring his left and right hands like Sangam and others as well. So let's see, we can explore that as well, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm also reading the chat in our stream, and Tibebis is a great member of our community who is like always almost participating at every at every meetup, what is really great. Thank you very much, Tibebis. He's writing that more exciting features have to come to Telegram this year: group voice chat, threads, etc. So yeah, I probably, you mean next year. I see how dynamically they're developing their client and their protocol, and I totally expect from them something like this.
Only,
Let's
bad
see.
thing about
Who
bad
knows?
thing
Maybe
about
Telegram will become our main communication platform.
only bad thing I see about Telegram, lot of these bitcoins scammers. One thing, and second thing, they ban people like anything, kind of without giving opportunity to explain someone that someone complained on someone, why, what happened. Because I am very kind of bad guy also in various community where I teach, I do more moral policing also. Like if people don't behave like a professional, I have to tell them you are a professional, you have to behave like a professional. Like people will jump that you give me this, okay, before asking what you tried, did you get anything in the group, then come with that, rather than asking that give me 10 minutes before someone has posted. You first go through that what is posted, rather than asking can you give me this. I have already given you all the details. You first go through that and then say that yes, I didn't get this, can you give me this. So some such kind of people complain about people like me. Fortunately till now I have not banned, and I don't know, someone will complain and ban, I may get banned. But yes, I have seen a lot of my friends have got banned, be- because someone complained on him or her. So I don't know that why Telegram do that without you know giving opportunity to next person to explain that some complaint has come on you. What is your view on that, and then take decision, rather than doing just ban it for 20 days, 10 days, 5 days, or for months also. Some people got banned for months. Even owners get banned. So I'm surprised.
Yeah, Pradeep, I see what you're saying. Main problem with Telegram, I have experienced this. It was a spam, and I think with what we did like recently, we delisted our group from kind of public space into a private space. So it's not listed now once people search on Telegram for cloud groups or whatever. We turned it into a private space, but then you lose, as a private chat, you lose your handle, your unique handle. So now you can only either invite people with the invite URL and stuff like this. So I kind of found a solution for this challenge, but yeah, I see we are receiving less spam, what is a really nice thing. Our admins are really amazing, and I'm again very thankful for them. I think everyone is. I think we will win this fight against spam, and to other members criticizing whatever behavior of whomever. Let's do it openly within community if it makes sense. I mean, we can take critics, any critics. If it's just some complaining without any ground, then I mean, at least people can speak up. Probably we will not take any action, and I mean, don't have to always take an action. It just some people are expressing their opinions, whatever. I remember one member like also, and there were some critics of my behavior as well, and I do sometimes like not a behavior. Like, don't expect to be from me to be saint or anything like this. No, I'm just a human, just a mere mortal, and I'm learning along the way. This is also what I'm very excited about, like building communities and uh, trying to like new stuff with these communities and with people. I'm learning along the way as well as everyone here, and it's a challenge to, sometimes you're not in a great mood, sometimes you don't want, you don't have time or whatever. Maybe person who is criticizing not in a good mood, you have to take it also sometimes from this perspective. But I think it's important to keep it open, to keep our conversations open-minded, like not be nice, try to be nice to each other. This is like the rule of thumb. And I think we will figure out what's the right path, right? Yeah. Speaking of Bitcoin, yeah, Bitcoin is growing as of now. So in general, is expect more buzz about it, but hopefully not in our channel. Bitcoin is not a bad thing in itself. A lot of scam is going on in this relation, what is very unfortunate. Actually, Bitcoin and also blockchain, they're pretty amazing technologies, and we will see more of it, more of other distributed systems. I'm pretty excited about distributed systems, and let's see. That's also interesting shift along in our community, which happened from being concentrated more on cloud centralized systems. Moving, we even like at some point we were thinking about calling ourselves like cloud native community, whatever, something like this, because obviously we don't want to be only focused on centralized systems, what is really nice, mostly like running really nicely, but we want also to explore distributed technologies, and it goes along with Kubernetes. You can run Kubernetes is something what can be also run on premises, and I expect to see more of it, and I think in the future more professionals will be demanded, especially in this field. This field will be exploding, just not maybe next year, but some years after in the future. It makes so much sense, because it has many advantages. What is a huge disadvantage with this kind of self-hosted systems, for big companies who are leading on the market right now, it's just difficult for them to figure out what's the business model, how they can earn money with this. But for us as professionals, I would always recommend to keep an eye on distributed systems. If you are into blockchain or not, it's up to you. It's probably not ready for the prime time as of now, but this is something what will be extending in the future and growing even more. So feel free to speak up, say what you think, what you wish for from the community for the next year, what we can improve. You have also this feedback form which you can fill and write your comments there. You can write it as a comment in our chat or in our stream or wherever you want. We will make sure to listen to it. Yeah, giving chance for everyone, just maybe someone who didn't have a chance yet to speak up. What would you like to see in the next year provided, like done for you, or where you would like to involve yourself within the community? How you would like to grow, what we can introduce new, And after a few minutes, we will run this raffle end of our meetup. But now giving the word back to the members. It's also okay If they're just preparing it to run it. But if you want to speak up, feel free to do so. It's as of now, we have 30 responses our feedback form. So if you haven't filled it, it would be the right time to do. And for the prizes, we will have this time 3 JetBrains licenses for one of their IDs, and you can this voucher which you will receive. The winners, 3 winners will receive. You can apply it to any of the IDs that they have. It goes for 1 year, and you can use it for 1 year for free in this case. And we will keep campaigns with JetBrains also in the future. It's on them and support from them. So maybe if you're lucky, after 1 year, you will win another one and can prolong for another year if you are into software development. And another 5 slots we can give away today are monthly subscriptions free with Nova Resume, where you can build amazing CVs or resumes. Okay, so we have 32 people who submitted the form. Make sure to submit it just once for yourself. Hamster, not your cat, not for another member who is not there, because if we don't have anyone, if we will pick a name, but there is no person to pick up the prize, we will skip and go for another one. I think it will be fair for members who are in the call. Okay, let me just then, I will try to share my screen now. Entire screen? No, not entire screen, actually. I wanted to share a tab. It's a little bit of time, A tab, yeah, or a window. Now, you should see the wheel of names, it's called, where probably see your name somewhere there as well. We have 32 members, people right now. And basically what we will do, we will run the wheel for how many times? Like 8 times. And once we have a winner, the winner can decide what price to pick. As announced, it will be either a Nova Resume premium plan for 1 month or JetBrains ID for 1 year for free. And unfortunately, I don't know if you can hear the sound, but could be that you cannot hear the sound of rotation. It's gone. Great.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Gano, you have to say now what you want for.
Yeah.
Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Karen. The CV, it will get great if I get the CV, the CV tried month.
Yeah, the CV plan for 1 month.
Yeah. Thank
Great,
you, Karen.
you got it. You will receive email, like everyone who will win will receive email afterwards. You're welcome, Gano. Thank you for being a great member. Okay, let's run it for the second time. Hey, we have another winner. It's Kosi. There, either in the Google Meet call or on. If you don't have microphone or anything, just write into the chat so that we know that you're here. Okay. If anyone will see Kosi writing
He
back,
is here. He is here. Yeah, he is here. He is one of member in the Google meeting.
in the Google Meet call, right?
Yeah, Kosi is here.
Mhm. Okay, I'm just writing in the chat. What price do you want for yourself? Kosi, either write back or speak up. We will keep you in the list of winners, and I will just put there question mark for yourself. So let me know what you want. So let's go for another spin. Mhm. Yeah, there's back. So we need to know from Himanta if he's in the chat uh, in either of the calls or Google Stream. Oh, sorry, I'm just. I think I have again connectivity problems, but please let me know if you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much, and sorry for this.
Yes, we can
There's
hear
a
you.
challenge, you know. Great. Let's go. We will put Himanta on the list. Mark. I hope he or she. I guess it's he. Will write back. Another spin.
He preferred the EDU. He messaged you in the chat. Yeah. Himantu. He said that he will get the ID, so JetBrains ID, I think.
Okay, it's about Himanta, right? He wants to.
Yeah, right.
Okay, cool. And by the way, greetings to Gerald. I guess it's Gerald, right? Here, Gerald. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Some people are asking what is the link for Google Meet. I will just post it into the YouTube. Okay, Gerald, where are you? We need your voice. You have to tell us what you want for the price. Or write it if you cannot for some reason like to speak. Okay, so Gerald anywhere. So it means he's on our list, but okay, let's go for another spin then. You know, people are waiting, and we don't want to keep people waiting too long. Who is the fifth winner? If I'm not wrong, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really bad. So if I have pronounced your name not in a proper, sorry for it. But Taeyong, feel free to write or speak up. What will be your prize? Either one of the JetBrains IDEs for 1 year, or a very cool premium plan from Nova Resume, where you can build your CV or resume, professional looking one, really great one. I would always recommend it to everyone. Do you want? Dziękuję, guys, if you can spot, because I can, like, I have like a great amount of.
I didn't find him in the meeting. Maybe in the YouTube stream. I will check.
Okay. So Taeyong, let us know what that you're here at first, and what you want, like what of the prizes would you like for yourself. Let's go for another spin. Oh, congratulations to Garcia, our next winner. Garcia, are you here? Why I'm trying to see like if people are in the call, because like obviously some people might or intentionally like submit several like different personalities, and it would be not fair to anyone else who is just attending this event. So that's why you have to indicate that you are actually the call person. Okay, so Garcia, you have to receive your prize. We will go for another spin. But we'll get through it. Hey, hello everyone. Can you hear me? I'm back. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so we are waiting still for Kevin to report back, either in the form of a chat or by voice. For now, we will go for another spin. it's Mitlesh. I hope
Hi, Kevin.
he's
Thank
here.
you. Yeah.
Hey, cool. What will be your price? I hope that you know the two options.
No, the first one I was not very clear. I could not hear clearly. The one was ID. What
Yeah.
was the other one?
Yeah, so if you're into programming, it's probably more suitable for you. The IDE, one of the JetBrains IDEs, and they are top on the market, like the best ones, for 1 year usage for free. Another one is 1 month of premium access to the novoresume.com. It's a software as a service platform where you can create really beautiful either CV or resume, and they have a free plan for everyone in this call and just in general to create one pager. But with this premium plan you can go beyond it. You can have multiple pages and I think even cover letter and stuff like this, and believe me, it looks really professional. Like you have top chances if you are thinking to change your job or apply for a new job or whatever, on the job market. So what will be your option?
Yeah, I will go with this one because JetBrains I already have. So
That's a great choice. So CV stuff. Noted. Great. Thank you.
Yeah, Karen, the Kevin did the reply in the YouTube chat.
Great. What was the option? Do you know?
Not yet. He just put thanks.
Kevin, if you are listening to us, then let us know what of the two options would you prefer: the CV resume builder or one of the JetBrains IDs. And because we have people who haven't reported back, we will go for, I guess, a couple of more spins because we don't want to waste goodies, Oh, it's Alois this time. Congratulations to Alois. Alois, are you here? Let us know. Oh. Yeah, I just admitted 4 people into the Google Meet call. My computer, which supposed to be admitting people, hang for some time. That's why I'm really sorry for this. But now we have 4 more people in the call, and if I saw Kevin also joining there, so great. Kevin, also, by the way, let us know what's your choice. Alois, if you're there, voice or write it back, prefer.
Yeah, he said he will go with the CV in the YouTube channel.
You're speaking about Kevin, right?
Nope, Alois.
Oh, Alois. Great. So, CV for Alois. Okay, great. And once Kevin lets us know, Kevin, you should be in the call now because I have admitted you. Too late, sorry, but you are in the call. If you want to speak up and say what's your choice of the price, that would be great.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Karen.
Yeah, what's your choice? What you would like to get as a prize?
Our choice is the JetBrains license.
Which one?
JetBrains license.
JetBrains. Okay, got it.
Yes,
JetBrains.
thank you so
Okay.
much.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you,
you
Karen.
for being great. Thank you. We still have let me see. we still have some licenses to give away for sure. We have who haven't reported back, but maybe they will during the call or after call. I don't know. But let's go for at least spin. Maybe even more than one. Let's see. It's Rajesh. Congratulations to Rajesh. Here.
Yeah, Raj's in the YouTube chat. I think I see Raj's
No,
comment.
great. So Rajesh, on the YouTube, it's perfectly okay that you're on YouTube stream. You just only cannot, um, you cannot just speak up, obviously, but you can write back. Oh, what's your choice of the price? Yeah, I see Rajesh is writing back. So Rajesh, we have, Rajesh goes for CV, for the CV tool. What's really great. So we have, as of now, and if we have Cozy in the call, because Cozy didn't reply, Gerald in the call, Taeyong, Garcia, these 4 people didn't respond. So if any of our members spot them somewhere.
Hello, Karim.
Oh, Kosi is there. Cool. Hi, Kosi. Congratulations. You are the second winner, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. What's your choice? This cool CV tool in professional mode in premium plan for 1 month for free, or if you're a programmer, maybe one of the JetBrains IDEs for 1 year.
JetBrain.
Oh, that's a very cool choice. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, you will receive your code either, I guess, today evening. If in the latest case, like tomorrow in the first half of the day, and you can choose, as I stated before, you can choose any of the programming languages because they support like they have different IDs for different programming languages. So yeah, congratulations again, and stay in the community.
Thank you, Karim. Thank you, all the community.
Take care, Kosi. So for now, we still have 3 more people who haven't replied. It's Gerald, it's Taeyong, and Garcia, and we have to see. If we don't see them replying, then we have to go for another spin, at least one more. Go. Let's go for another spin. Mohammed is the next winner. Mohammed, are you there? Guys, can you hear me, anyone? Because I seem to have some.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Talking. Yeah. Nice. If anyone is able to spot Muhammad anywhere in one of the chats, let me know. Otherwise, I have to go for another spin. Okay. post chats. Mohammed is not on the live stream, and him also in the Google Meet chat. So I would say let's go for another spin. Okay. One more spin. And it's Ini. Ini, congratulations. Let us know. Okay. We just wait a little bit. I'm writing in both chats, asking if Ini is there. Maybe in the future we have to find a better way to distribute the goodies, because obviously it just takes very long, and I'm really sorry.
In the stream. Yeah.
Gano, did you spot one of the winners?
Yeah.
Which one? Ini.
The
Where
last
is he?
in the stream, YouTube stream.
Okay, cool. I see Ini is there. Yeah. What's your price, Ini? You have to let us know. At the end of the day, we have only one more. Actually, we have only CV left. But if Ini badly wants JetBrains IDE, I think we can make it possible. Let's see what Ini wants. Yeah. I see that Ini is there. That's really great. Now you have to tell us, Ini, what you want for the price. I just wrote it back in the YouTube stream. You know what, guys? And girls, let's go for another spin as well, because we still have some some additional licenses of both of them, of these tools. And hey, dziękuję. Congratulations. Dziękuję. What do you I hope Dziękuję could manage to stay so long. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Both of Ini and Ajinka chose the CV.
Yeah. Nice. So you guys are getting both of these CV tools, and you know what? But we still have one JetBrains license. No, it's actually 3 licenses given away. So I think, yeah, we are for now. We will keep it this kind of goodies going on, and we will introduce some more because of our cooperation with AWS. We will have already next year. We will have some AWS credit to give away. Also, additionally to this, and we are open for cooperation with any companies or any organization, any good organizations which would like to partner with us, support us, sponsor us. Feel free to ping me or ping them directly in the name of the community. I support this kind of things, and I think our whole community will only. So we as a community, we are here for you, like for every one of you. And if you think in any way we can help you, we are ready to do this. That's it for this call. everyone, if you still want to speak up and say anything or wish anything for us, for the community, for yourself, whatever, feel free to do so.
As you want to share, mention that I hope that we all have a great New Year. We have been through tough times, but I know for sure 2021 is going to be our New Year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
same thing. Wish you all the best in the next year.
Great. So thank you very much, everyone. It's really great to be with you in one group, in one community. It's nice and great. So thank you, everyone, for taking time on this evening and participating at this event and whatever. Take care, stay healthy, and good luck to you. And yeah, let's do amazing stuff in next year. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.
Take care. Bye bye. Goodbye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to all.
Thanks, Karen. Bye bye.